It's about the program, it's about the team, and it definitely feels good to come out on top. But we beat a very good team. Newfoundland's a great team, very experienced. They're tough, they're physical, and I'm just proud of our guys for the way that they dug deep and found a little bit left in them to pull it out.
What was it like to see all the support? I mean, this is Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, and you would expect a lot of fans to be home right now. How did it feel to just see everybody in the stands?
Well, for the most part, and then we didn't have school. Had we had school, I think we'd had another 1,000. But it's just been a great reception ever since my family, my wife and I, we moved here. My son, when we got here, and obviously Dr. Wright, bringing us all in. It's been great reception from the community standpoint. A lot of people who haven't been out in a long time, and that's just a credit to the support and the tradition. And remind our guys about that all the time, so that they can work hard and play hard for our fans.
So I'm sure there's been plenty of differences since you left here as a player to what's here now. What would you say is the biggest difference that you bring to this program as head coach?
Well, I think what I try to bring, I don't know if it's just me specifically, but in everything we do in our program, we talk about being energy givers. We want to energize the locker room, always energize the program, whatever it takes to bring positive energy to the community, to the classroom, to the school. Whatever we can do is what I began with. It all for me begins with effort and energy.
I know that you've obviously been a coach and a head coach in the past in Indianapolis as well as at Western Illinois, but how different was it to be back here at Richmond and be pacing the sidelines instead of out there on the court? I know it's been almost 30 years, but
it was a little different, because the last time I was on the court, I could do something about it physically. I could get out there and protect the ball and beat the press myself, but. At the end of the day, I'm just really happy for our guys. I'm happy for our fans, and just can't wait to get back to work and get ready for the next one.
Did you see yourself out there at all on the court tonight?
No, I didn't. I was in coach mode, and once you get into that coach mode, it's just what's between the lines, and it was basketball. Once we jumped the ball up, it became, for me, it was more about the X's and O's. My playing days are long gone.
Did you catch yourself doing any sort of little takes that you would when you were a player here, like whether it be like a pregame routine type of thing, or even now that 29 years later,
yeah.
Things
I thought about it, and I used to wear my practice shorts underneath before every game, but needless to say, 30 years later, they don't fit no more. So I passed them down to my son. So I couldn't wear my old practice shorts, but. I'll take it. Hats off to our guys, and I just give them all the credit for stepping up and making the plays down the stretch to win the game.
Did you have anything under your dress pants tonight similar to that?
I won't comment on that.
Gotcha. How different is the pregame routine, if there is one, compared to a player now as a coach?
Here at Richmond, I think for me, it's really no different. Because I go into coach mode, and it's about making sure the team is prepared. I'm locked in, watching the JV game, and I was able to pick up on some cues and some of their calls and some of the signals so that I can relay that to the varsity before our game. So for me, we approach this with the utmost intensity, urgency, and attention to detail. So I try not to go back and forth. It's not about Billy Wright, the player. I appreciate all of the fanfare, and I appreciate you being here, definitely. But now it's moving forward. How can we utilize the kids that we have now, develop them, and help them win another banner someday soon?
What was that warm welcome prior to the start of the game, like where Mr. Cook introduced you?
Shout out to Mr. Cook. I had no idea. I knew he's always thinking of something to try to energize the crowd, and he's a high energy guy. But no, it's just very thoughtful of him to do that. And I brought the team out there with me because it's more than me, it's the team and the program.
Was the atmosphere different tonight compared to 29 years ago?
A little different, in the sense that, I love the bleachers, I love the fanfare, but I think we had, a few more fans in the bleachers back in 91, 92, but we'll get there. And I love the band. Hopefully we can have the band out every night and the Devilettes. And it makes the school camaraderie. Yeah. When you have the band, you have the Devilettes, you have the cheerleaders, you have the fans who've been here for 20, 25 years that are itching for workmanlike program that we're trying to build.
It's New Pal, solid team. Last year, I'm pretty sure it didn't go Richmond's way against New Pal. What would you say is the ceiling for this Richmond team?
We're still learning. We're still learning who we are. We're still learning what we can become. And we just focus on the little things that we can control. Our effort, our energy, our attitudes. We can control that. The sky is the limit in terms of where we want to go. And this was a great test for us. They're a heck of a program. They're well coached. They're big, they're physical, they're experienced. And I'm just proud of our guys for pulling it out.
Last question I got for you, probably the most important one. Who looks better in the suit, you or Curtis?
I think we both do. I think we have similar taste and quality for the fine suits that we wear. We're just very blessed to be able to wear the suits. I have a lot. When we talked about what do we want to wear as a staff, and I got to thinking, what? I have some suits and I haven't worn in a while, so let's go ahead and suit it up. And the guys wearing shirts and ties. I thought that was great to have our guys out there in shirt and ties, and they really embraced the concept of dressing up because we want to approach it like it's a business. Thanks, Zach.
Thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate it.
All right.